So I look at, you go through a heartbreaking loss, then you look at guys shaking hands, hugging, smiling, laughing. But then when I look at our era, I'm trying to think about how many times I cried, like how my face looked at the end of a series. It wasn't no smiling. You can see it on the motherfucking face, like this hurt. This hurt him.
A different level of hurt.
It's hurt.
You took that
like
shit
I'm not even good enough to really stand up and really run a dap you. I am, but it ain't, and it's gonna be quick. But my head gonna be. You gonna see the hurt in my face.
It's weird because it all starts with Vince Lombardi for me. Vince Lombardi said, if you empty the tank on the field, on the court, hold your head up, hold your head high, right? Remember those John Wood and all those greats? And then you actually play. And you understand you go through the emotional volatility of like what Paul is saying and what these kids are showing right now. Like, how long do I act like this is killing me? And it is killing you, but you're also acting because you know you have another game or another year or another opportunity. Get into it. And the healthy mindset understands that. Whatever just happened, as devastating as it is, it's over, bro. That's why it's so important you play hard every play. Because if you don't, you just wasted the opportunity. You'll never, think about it, ever get back. But the opportunity you do have is to make it different next time. So it's not about your last miss. It's about your next make. Basketball talk. Real spit. And then you go through the era of playing and then you realize, okay, sometimes, man, that stuff killed me. Sometimes I was fine. But you know that still public perception, you better act like it killed you. Then you go through the era and reflect and you're like, yo, I remember Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas hugging, giving each other a kiss and all this stuff. Not the diss, just look, I thought you're supposed to hate each other. But at the same time, Magic didn't talk to Bird. But at the same time, Jordan is a killer. Nobody wanted to talk to him or else you're going to wake up Messiah. And then it's what? What is going on? Now the kids, they're all dapping each other up when they lose. Why we just realize it's all theatrics? Like, I don't think you play any less if you dap somebody up after the game. And I also don't think you played any harder because you're over there crying in the corner when the game is over.
Have you seen somebody hurt, you just know, you ain't even say nothing to them. Like, you're going to see it.
I'm not dapping nobody.
Exactly. You're going to see the hurt.
If I dapped you after a loss, it took everything in me to do that. And if it was somebody that we were like, that Miami shit, man, when I knew it was over, man, like 30, 40 seconds, it was, you know what I mean?
How many times somebody that cried at the press conference when you saw Kobe crying, you knew how bad it hurt. I don't see that level of hurt no more when you lose in today.
You know, it's interesting because, my mother died, right? And I will say if you didn't really know how I felt, which no one really does, right? But then you watch me since my mother's died, 21 years, you would almost think that I'm okay. I haven't been to the cemetery much. I'm not walking around every day posting on Instagram memorials and in memory of. I'm not doing that all the time. Like I'm almost moving on with her instead of stopping down and showing how much it hurts to live without her. And I look at people like that. My sister's like that. My sister, in some ways, some capacities, has stopped down to show you how much she's hurting. Meanwhile, I've continued on with her, how much she's helping me be strong. So when crazy stuff comes my way, all I do is borrow from the pain that I have from my mom's loss, and I look at the crazy stuff like, man, you can't do nothing to me. Ain't no false allegations. Ain't no you didn't get the contract you wanted. Ain't no, you don't work at all the networks. Ain't no other places to go. Ain't no, nothing matters. It's like, dog, do you know what I've survived? You know what I mean? So when I lose a football game, week 14, sorry if I'm not sitting here crying about it, because guess what? We'll be okay. I'm about to put my mind to week 15 and use the pain of week 14 to get me working out harder, smarter, better for week 15. I think we looking at this the wrong way because I hate we looking at these kids like they ain't trying. My son is 10. He's caught up in this culture. He working out harder than I ever did. And he ain't by himself. He's going to these workout classes and these little coaching sessions. Kids are in there getting it. And the pros getting it. We need to stop kind of misconstruing that effort.
You know what I'm saying? When they show Allen Iverson crying on the bench when they lost to Indiana in 2000 to go, you know, remember that? They just put the camera, it's like, damn, it's hurt.
Shit, we all been there.
Just that passion, I don't see that after the games when you lose the series. You know what I'm saying? That pain ain't there in today. And, you know, it's different. And that's why the competitive spirit looks a lot different in our era than it does now. I mean, the players are great, they good, but I'm saying the pain and the hurt ain't the same no more because we understood what we put into this. And not that I ain't putting in the same work.
All right.
But that sacrifice you went through to come to a moment when you lose in the playoffs and them tears, like, you don't want to talk. You want to get away from everybody. I don't see that today.
Man, blah, blah, blah. Look, respect, Paul, my dog, respect for what he said. I disagree because I'm not the one at the funeral seeing who's crying the loudest, crying the most is the one that's closest, the one that had the most devastating loss. I don't know about y'all. Let's keep it 1,000 while like we do on this show. I've been to funerals before, and the person that wasn't even that cool with them is losing their damn mind. Maybe it's regret. You should have been cooler with them. Maybe it was because, we weren't so cool because we had this issue, and now we can't ever resolve this issue, and they're gone. And you just sitting there with all this guilt, all this regret. Could be that. But the point is, because you're so invested doesn't mean you're going to always show it. Sometimes you put it in its proper place. You compartmentalize it. You actually activate it for good. What's the point of walking around here, even when I'm gone and my kids? Trust me, my ego is like, y'all better feel it. But quickly after that, and maybe not even after that, just live and don't walk in my shoes. Stand on my shoulders, see more, do more. I'll know you did. I'll feel it. I'm about to cry right now. I know it. Just do more. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Forget the code. Forget the culture. Forget you can't. Forget you shouldn't. Shut it. I'ma do it. Or I ain't. And it ain't because of you. It's me, Pac-Man. It's me. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't need you over there throwing furniture at the damn funeral and the reception and throwing all the chicken away. Like, I miss my falling out. It's okay, baby. It's okay. And then when you're done, watch these clips. This is why I do it. This is my diary right here. Watch these clips. I'm talking about you. I love you, Maraca. I love you, MJ, Marcellus Jr. I love you, Araya Jane. I love you, Olivia Marie. Come on, y'all. Watch this. Need you falling out. Ball out the next game. That's what I want from y'all. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.